All right, guys. Hello, have a good day. I see some people already have joined, so please let me know if you hear me well and if you see me. You may just use the chat option to ask your questions or to send some comments. Yes, I heard you fine. That's perfect. Listen good. Hi, Marco. Hi, Ari. Alex will get back to you right after the presentation and we will finish everything that was started before. Okay, guys, let's wait something around a couple of minutes. Um, guys, just one moment, please. Just one moment, guys. Okay, just 2 minutes and we start, okay? Guys, sorry for that. We just have some technical issues. The thing is that I just hear my voice back right after I start speaking. So please give me just 1 minute. We will solve this and we will start. Anyway, meanwhile, let me introduce myself. Let me tell you why we all gathered here. Okay, let's do it like this. Let me know if you hear me now. I think that we can solve this issue right this so that I won't just um, use the headphones this way. Please put the plus if you hear me and let's start, okay? Hear you fine. Okay, let's go, guys. Meanwhile, I will share the screen and please follow the demonstration, the presentation, because right after the presentation is over, right, everything is discussed, and right after we discuss all the questions with this webinar, I'm gonna make an announcement for you, for your business, for you as the merchant. That's gonna be a special offer that will help you to cooperate with us as B2B and Pay company on the most convenient and best conditions. Okay, so let's start. Today we're going to discuss what crypto payment is. Before that, I would like to know from you if you are already with cryptocurrencies. Let me know in the chat if you have already worked with crypto processings, and if you haven't, if you already work with any kind of fiat PSPs with bank accounts as a business and as the merchant. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Yes, I work with crypto, Marcus says. Uh, okay, a bit. Yes, listen fine. Okay, that's perfect. Anyway, I assume that there are some people in this chat who are not aware of the cryptocurrencies or who don't know what cryptocurrency is. So let's first start with the definition of the cryptocurrencies. I assume that most of you would go to Google, to Wikipedia, or to any other reputable or unreputable sources to find the definition on the cryptocurrencies. If you use the first links, you would find something like this. I just prepared this to read it to you. But then I will explain how we in B2B and Pay company understand crypto because I think that would be more understandable. Okay, that's what you will find on the internet in most cases. Cryptocurrency is an internet-based medium of exchange which uses cryptographical functions to conduct financial transactions. Cryptocurrency leverage blockchain technology to gain decentralization, transparency, and immutability. Actually, everything is true, but I don't think that's the most understandable way crypto can be explained. Okay, let me demonstrate and let me explain what we think of cryptocurrency and how we think cryptocurrency is with B2 broker and B2B and pay companies. So just think of the crypto as of the digital cash. Let's make it on the simple example of, let's say you have in $100 and you want to send these $100 to your grandmother. What you're gonna do, you're just gonna take it from your wallet, you're gonna come up to your grandmother and you're gonna grant her this $100 bill. So no banks are included into these transactions and no one controls it. In case of crypto, everything is the same. One thing is which is better is that you may be in Moscow, in Cyprus, in Hong Kong, in anywhere in the world, and you may send this transaction, you may send Bitcoin directly to your grandmother, who is now located in the other place in the earth. And there is no need for any third parties to be included into this transaction. Um, Actually, crypto is even better than digital cash, than digital and electronic money. And that's how I want to explain you why on the example of the comparison table that we created with the B2B and Pay team. Let's start with the most evident things that almost all of you know. But anyway, I will go step by step, describing what it means. Okay. So crypto is decentralized, while fiat is not decentralized. What it means? It means that when we are talking about fiat currencies, let's say United States dollars, so euro, the most popular ones, they are always controlled and issued by the central governmental body authorities. In most cases, it is not the case with cryptocurrencies. It means that crypto is not issued by any one authority and it is not fully controlled by this authority. Crypto is irreversible. This means that once the transaction is done, it cannot be undone. Information about all the transactions that were confirmed by the blockchain, they are always stored in the blockchain. You may go to Blockchain Explorer and find the whole information there. You may see the information about the time of the transaction, about the confirmation needed, about the amount of the transaction. So anytime you can prove that this transaction was made with a certain amount and at a certain time. It is actually not the case with the fiat payment system. It is not the case with banks because I think all of you face this situation when you make the transaction using your bank, then you go to see the list of your transactions and oops, and you see that your transaction is not there because of some technical issues or any other kind of issues. This case is not possible with blockchain. It is not possible with crypto. Okay, crypto is private, which is cool. You know that for you to use fiat processors, fiat payment systems, you will anyway have to identify your clients. It is not always the case with cryptocurrencies. Crypto is peer-to-peer. Once again, that's an example that we have already talked about with the grandmother. So if you want to send Bitcoin to your granny, it means that you just send it to your granny with no banks being included here. What is really cool for the businesses, what is really cool for you as the merchant, that there are no chargebacks and no rolling reserves with cryptocurrencies, while with fiat payment systems, you always face these issues. And of course, low costs. Just let me give you a simple example. Depending on the industry where you come from, by the way, let me know from what industries you come. Okay. Just put the industry that you come from and let's check how many people we have from different markets here. Okay. Broker, financial, online advertising, peer-to-peer, peer not peer, okay. Games online, perfect. Okay, okay, that's good. Forex, okay. Forex, most of the merchant that we work with, they are actually come from brokerage, from Forex. We're gonna talk about it a bit late, but anyway, that's good to know that. So, okay, let's move forward. In terms of the fees, let's take the example of the high risk industries that most of you come from, at least those of you who texted in the chat. You know that for high risk industries, fiat processors would charge you something from 4 and sometimes up to 10% per the transaction. While with crypto, the case is, I would say, from 10 to 100 times less. So if you are charged 5% by your fiat PSP, crypto PSP would take from zero point 0.5 and going as low as 0.05. So the charge per the transaction may be up to 100 less than comparing to fiat processors. Okay, I think that now you understand some key features of the cryptocurrencies, and not only cryptocurrencies, but also the cryptocurrency processing companies. Now let me introduce you the B2B and Pay company. Let's start with some information about the numbers because that's going to be really important once we start our cooperation. So 15 major coins, 7 stable coins, more than 800 tokens. Moreover, any custom token, any custom blockchain can be added. 250 corporate clients, 24/7 support in 5 languages. It actually doesn't matter where you are from, like from Hong Kong, from Latin America, from United States, Russia, Europe. You always have an access to 24/7 support. 130 employees in different places all over the world. These are the people who make this system more convenient for you, who make the technical support and everything for you to work and not to be afraid of losing the funds or working in the convenient way. Okay, these are the markets that we work with, but actually that's not the whole list. I have already seen that some of our visitors today, they are from the Forex industry, Forex and brokerage companies, exchanges, gambling and gaming industry. That's cool. Advertising. Actually, we also work with hedge funds, crowdfunding and ICOs campaigns, dating, travel industries, marketplaces, and many other industries. If you don't find your industry here, let me know in the chat or just let's have a call after this webinar and we will discuss. I will show you how your particular industry can benefit from starting accepting cryptocurrencies. Okay, let's move forward. And now I suggest us just starting with the solutions. I will explain you possible ways of cooperation for you as the merchant with B2B and Pay company on the particular examples. Let's start, let's imagine we are the broker, okay? It's gonna be the easiest way for all of us. These guys are your traders. These are people who want to send you deposits. For any kind of reason, they want to use cryptocurrency. Let's say this guy wants to send you 1 BTC. Once he sends it, the next step right after the blockchain confirmed the transaction, you will see United States dollars, euro, or British pound already reflected on your bank account. So right on this stage, we make an instant exchange of the funds of the crypto sent to you by your client in the stable currency, in the stable fiat currency. We do that to avoid risk volatility because there are many people who would like to increase their payment options. They would like to start using cryptocurrency as the payment, but they are afraid of risk volatility. That's how we created this scheme because we realized that it can help you to increase the ways you accept funds from your clients. The next day, these sum can be sent directly to your corporate bank account. The second option within the merchant solution, that's absolutely the same. The same guy, he sent you the same BTC, but for any kind of reason you don't want this BTC to be exchanged to the fiat currency. Maybe you don't like work with fiat at all. That's where we can exchange everything to one single crypto on your choice, right from this list. So let's say he sent you BTC, everything can be exchanged into any coin on your choice. And the third option, actually, that's the most popular nowadays because first, it helps you to avoid risk volatilities because it is exchanged to the stable currency, the same as United dollar is. But what is cool, it is still cryptocurrency. So you don't have to deal with all the cons of fiat that you see here because USDT, GUSD, USDC, PAX, True USD, these are all cryptocurrencies. Right after the second, this transaction is confirmed and exchanged to, let's say, USDT, you may send it directly to your cold storages, to your warm storages, or send back to your clients, depending on the type of business you are running. In case there are some new people to crypto here, we will also help you and explain how to organize your warm storages, how to use wallets, and how to organize your cold storages. Guys, let me know if something was unclear. Okay, major coins are in addition to stable. Yes, that's right. 15 major coins are in addition to 7 stable coins. Cigar business worldwide. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Is it possible to see 800 coins? Well, actually, these are not coins. These are tokens. In most cases, they are based on the Ethereum blockchain, on NIM or NEO. Answering your question, yes, that's possible. You can check it on our website, b2binpay.com, or you can just have a call with me or with any manager, and we will demonstrate you all these tokens that we have. Do you have NIM and Cardano? Yes, we have NIM and Cardano. That's right. Okay. Let's move forward. The lowest processing fee, once again, just 0.5. Remember, with fiat, we have, especially for the high risk, the processing fee would be from 5%. This one is 10% less. Downloadable reports, real-time balance, and transaction history. That is something that your financial department will tell you thanks for. Cryptocurrency amount is calculated using real-time exchange rate. That's really, really important. Secure checkout and sandboxing available. So it means that before you go live, we give you the sandbox environment so that you could test all the features and the most acceptable way of cooperation for you. Okay, now let's move forward and go to the enterprise solution. Actually, here everything is really, really straightforward. You will see this. This is the same guy who wants to send you BTC. As the next step, this BTC is not converted into anything. That is just the crypto processing. So as the next step, you will see this BTC reflected right on your admin area within the B2B in Pay. I will make the demonstration of the admin area and of the users part a bit later. So this works quite straightforward. Guys, let me know if you have questions about this kind of solution. Otherwise, I want just to tell you something that maybe you will have this question in mind later, but I just want to explain how it works before you even ask that. Okay, no questions here. Well, most of you may have this question then, like, why shall I use the payment provider, cryptocurrency payment provider, and why cannot I just create a wallet and put it on my website and start receiving payments there? Actually, that's a good question, and we face it like very often. The thing is that just imagine the case when you have 1,000 clients. You have announced that now you have cryptocurrencies, and 400 out of this 1,000 they want to send you crypto as the payment. It would be really impossible for you to identify who sent you and what amount of crypto, because all of them will start sending you to one wallet. That's number one. Number two, your managers would have to go to the wallets. They have to identify this transaction. Then they would have to go to the back office and put this transaction by hands. And that doesn't work for business, especially if you have a lot of clients, a lot of people who pays your cents deposit. Moreover, in this case, there won't be a chance for you to make automatic withdrawals, which is really, really cool. It really increased the loyalty of the clients. It really increased the deposit size, the second deposit, and it makes the growth of your deposit flow. Advanced real-time report, once again, that's cool for your financial, for sales departments. Transaction history with transparent fees, automatically creates invoices. I will make the demonstration how it works in our demo environment. Secure checkout, secure API and sandbox, localization in 10 languages, and the lowest fees in the industry. Talking about this solution here, depending on your volumes, let's talk about this after the call. We can make it as low as 0.04, 0.05. So you see that's around 100% less than fiat processors would charge you. Okay, that's the list of the coins that we currently work with. These are the majors. This is the list of stable coins and the list of tokens. You see that all tokens based on NIM, NEO, and Ethereum supported. And once again, if you have any custom blockchain or if you have any custom token based on these blockchains, let us know. That is not problem. In case of tokens, it takes like no more than 1 day to make the integration of the new currency so that you could start accepting it as the payment from your clients. Okay, picture is worth 1,000 words. Here where I want to make some demonstration for you so that you could see how it works on the, okay, this, you have liability if wallet is hacked. Yes, we have this, we have an SLA agreement, but the best way, of course, is to talk about this after this, after the webinar, to discuss all the legal issues of our cooperation. The solution, it's for offer your own wallet to your business solution. Well, once again, if you offer your personal wallet, that won't be easy for you to understand, to identify who made the transaction to you, right? Because imagine you have 100 transactions sent to you for any particular reason. How would you identify this? How would you get signals to your website, to your traders room? That's impossible. USDC, that's USD coin. That's right, Harry. Okay, guys, let's go with the demonstration. First, I just want to show you how it works on the side of your client. On the example of the crypto broker. Just for you to know, that's the demo environment that B2 Broker and B2B Pay uses to make the showcase of the products that we create. In this particular case, I will demonstrate you how your traders room may look like, or how your wallets may look like inside your own traders room or on your website. So that's how it may look like. The way is quite straightforward and easy. Let's take two scenarios right now. I'm the trader and I want to send the BTC to my BTC wallet. What I'm gonna do next is just to press deposit. Oops, sorry. Let's wait a couple of seconds. So I just press deposit. I choose the deposit method. In our case, that's going to be BTC. I press proceed, and that's how the system generates an invoice for me. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to take my phone, I'm going to scan the QR code, and I'm going to send the transaction to this particular address. If you don't use your phone and it's more convenient for you to use your web wallet, you just copy it from here, go to your web wallet, and set the amount needed directly to the wallet. The second scenario, it's when I want to deposit any kind of fiat wallet with cryptocurrency. Let's say I want to deposit 1,000 United States dollars, and I cannot, or I do not want to use bank transfer, I do not want to use payment systems. I just want to use BTC. What I shall do, I just put the amount that I want to be credited on my United States dollars account. Here I see the rate of BTC. That's how I know how much BTC I need to send to see 1K to be reflected on my account. As the next step, I just press proceed, and that's how the system generates an invoice for me once again. So all you as the trader, all I that I have to do now, just copy this address or scan the QR code and make the transaction. So it's quite easy. Okay, Excel. Let's talk about Excel when we come to the admin area. Okay, it's gonna be right in a few minutes. So now let me show you how it all works from the side of the merchant, from the side of you as the business. So that's the admin panel where your financial management, where your maybe account management will be checking the transaction and operations from your clients. So if we go to transfers, you see the overall information about the transfers, all transfers from your clients. Let's take a particular example of, let's say this transfer of 2 BTC. So you have the ID, you have the wallet ID, you see where this transaction comes from. It comes from the blockchain because that's crypto to fiat scheme. Right here, we are talking about crypto to United States dollars. So that's merchant account. You see the rate that was used. So 1 BTC was $3,200. You see the source amount. You see the source currency, the target amount. So that's how much in United States dollars you received with this BTC. You see that the status is already sent, the time. If you need any particular information, let's say an Excel file or a PDF file or CVS, you can just export it from here. Or you may check any particular transaction right from here. Virtual wallets. Once again, here we're talking about crypto to fiat. So that's the crypto to United States dollars account, where you see the ID of your wallet, the name, and the amount in United States dollars that you have. Right on this account, there is 0 United States dollars because everything was already transferred to the merchant's bank account. Information about transactions. Here you see the particular info about each particular transaction with its ID, with the bill ID, which is really important. I will explain you why later. You have the hash of the transaction, which leads you to the blockchain explorer, where you can always check the amount that was sent. You can always check the fees that was sent to the blockchain, when the transaction was made, and how many confirmation there was needed for this transaction to be confirmed. You actually see the amount, the BTC, and everything that we have already seen. In terms of bills and why that's important, bills, these are invoices that were created but were not paid yet. This section may be really, really useful not only for merchants but also for businesses, because thus you may see that, let's say, right here, I just created this bill, but I have never paid it. It means that at this particular step, you should make some new things. You should make, let's say, some education, or you should call to your B2B and Pay account manager to talk about it, to see how you can increase increase conversion into the new step. In most cases, it is solved just by making an instruction of how the trade or how your client should act with cryptocurrencies, and of course how you educate your clients working with cryptocurrencies. Anyway, that is something that we educate our clients. So feel free to ask questions about this. Feel free to reach out to your manager and discuss how you shall educate your clients to work with cryptocurrencies. Okay, let's go back to transactions. So that's a small overview of the admin area that you're gonna use. Guys, right now we have questions and answer sessions. If you have any questions, please feel free. I just remind you that after this session, after questions and answers, I have a small announcement for you, quite pleasant one with some discounts for the onboarding. So let's finish with this and go to the special offer. Okay. Okay. Is there an option to load an Excel file and sell the multiple payments, mass payments, send 20 Bitcoins in one? Is there an option? Ari, let's do it this way. I see that you have quite specific questions. I will provide contact details. Let's talk about this on the call. I think that we can also do this as well for you. And can you do a mass payments for name Cardano etc? And is it okay to use B2B and Pay just and only for mass payments only, as it's barely available online and okay, Ari, let's do it this way. Um, let's do this on the call and discuss this particular scenario, okay? Your screen, okay, that's perfect. Your screens are for my clients too. Well, that's true and not true at the same time, because what you're gonna get is absolutely the same, but of course using your own branding, which means that there won't be B2 demo logo, there won't be B2B and Pay logo if you don't want it to be there. Moreover, this invoice can be generated with your own logotype so that you could show your clients, some kind of the white label. So this is the deep customization option where your client is not redirected to any payment system, to any B2B and Pay page. But if you would like to redirect it, no problem. If you would like to use your own logotype here to demonstrate that's your system, no worries, that can be done. Of course, your corporate colors and everything can be customized for you. But overall, yes, that's how your clients may see it if you wish to do it this way. Guys, any more questions? Okay. Okay, then let's move forward. Can I put landing page on my business partner to B2B and Pay? Can I put landing page of my business partner to B2B and Pay? What do you mean? You mean if you have the partner and he wants to start accepting cryptocurrencies? Yeah, that's perfect. That's possible. Okay, guys, let's move forward. Let me tell you about the special offer that we have prepared for you, for those of you who was present today and listen to this webinar. So what we have now is 20% off, 20% discount for the onboarding for the enterprise solution and merchant crypto to crypto and crypto to fiat solutions, and 50% discount for the onboarding fee for the merchant crypto to stable solutions. Please notice that this offer is only valid till the 12th, 12th of May. So I strongly recommend you to contact us. Sorry. Oops, sorry guys. Yeah, contact us using these details. Anyway, right after this webinar, your personal manager will contact you with the email, phone number if you have left it. So let's start. Let's discuss each particular case. Let's discuss all the questions that you have. I would also like to hear a feedback from you to this email if you have any feedback regarding the webinar about what should be said at the next webinar, or if you would like to have this webinar. That would really help us to improve the product and to improve the cooperation with you as the business. It was my pleasure to be here with you. I hope to hear from you really soon. And have a good day, everybody. Let's just check if any of you have some more questions. And I suggest us to finish this webinar for today. Thank you. You are welcome. You're always welcome. Are you working normally during COVID-19 in terms of account registration? Yes, Ari, that's really, really good question. As far as you know, that many fiat processors, they would request you to go offline to make the identification to pass the KYC. And once again, what is cool about crypto is that you can do everything online. So in terms of COVID, crypto is even better. And like as an overall, as a sum up, I would like to tell you that there is no sense in not accepting cryptocurrency. Just if you even have a fiat payment system, just think of the crypto as an additional payments method, as an additional channel how and where you can receive additional funds. I was also thinking about providing some particular success story, but then just realized that uh, it makes more sense to give you a small statistics that we noticed working with our merchants is that after adding crypto as the payments, you may increase your deposit or your payment from 4% up to 80%, depending on how you educate your client, depending on the market, of course. But anyway, why should you lose this even 4% if you can start accepting it? I'm having more than 50 websites, all the potential of accepting cryptos. How could this be accommodated? Well, that could be really easily accommodated. Konstantinos, please contact us via sales@b2broker.net and let's discuss your case face to face. You are welcome then. I do. Okay, Konstantinos, we'll be waiting for you. Okay, guys, if there are no questions, I just wish you a good day. Stay safe and bye bye.